Yo guys, what is up? It's Crypt and welcome to another Destiny video. So in today's Destiny video I'm bringing you Warlock Fashion Sets number 6. Now if you're new to the channel and don't know how this works, I'll be showing off 3 of my own sets and then 4 from the Discord, as well as some honourable mentions for those which are close to winning. Now if you want a chance to be featured in the next Fashion Sets video, please go and join the Discord. The link is in the description. Go in and submit your Hunter fashion sets ready for next video. Now as well as this, if you win any fashion sets this month, you will receive the Wrathborn title in the Discord. So congrats to anyone who's won today's fashion sets, as you've all just received your Wrathborn title. I just want to say I'm going to try and hit 6,000 subs by the end of the month, so please consider subscribing. Now before I get into my first set, I want to say that all the sets are in the description, and there are also timestamps on the video so you can skip ahead to each set. And as well as this guys, I've now deleted my male warlock and switched it to a female. I've seen loads of female warlocks and I feel like the female model is just a lot better for warlock. So I just want you all to know that this is on a female warlock now. I made this change because I felt like it would be a lot better for fashion, and I highly recommend it if you can. So yeah, I just want to make that announcement quickly before we get into the video. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the first set. So this is the first set I made. I wanted to use the Nezarec Sin ornament, mainly because I haven't used this ornament before in a set, not that I believe I have on the channel, but as for recently I have not used it. So as you can see, I'm using the Nezarec Sin with the Afraid of the Dark ornament. The arms, the Moonfan X7 gauntlets from the Prophecy dungeon, which is now back in the game. The chest and the boots are both from the Legacy Oath set, which if you don't know is from the Deepstone Crypt raid. And the bond is the Forbidden Visage bond, which is from this season's eververse set. And as for the shaders, what you want to use is Carminica pretty much on all the armor except from the bond. And then as for the bonds, you want to use New Age Black Armory. Now the only way you could get Carminica was from the Crucible Pursuit back in Season of Arrivals. If you did not get this, sadly you cannot get it as of right now. And as for New Age Black Armory, this is also no longer in the game as they took away forges, which is how you used to get the shader. But yeah, this is pretty much the set. It works perfectly with Outbreak Perfected and the Hardling Shell. I just think this whole set looks so nice together. So let me know what you all think in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much the first set. So this is my second set I wanted to show off. Now I just want to say, as you can see right now, you do not need the Trials glow for this set to look nice. This is actually a bug that has caused my glow to come back. So I didn't actually have this glow before I made the set, but as of the time of recording, my glow for Flawless has come back, even though I haven't been Flawless this week. So just want to let you all know that this is a bug, so I had to change the set around the glow. But anyway, you can use this without the glow. This is what the set was intended for. So if you don't have the glow, don't worry. I think this actually looks much nicer to me without the glow. So as for the helmet, you want the Hood of the Exile, which this is from the Trials of Osiris. Now you receive a win. Now you receive wards at 3 wins, 5 wins, 7 wins, and Flawless. So you just want to check the loot for the week, and you could possibly get the helmet. The arms are the Claws of Ankara. Now I want to use the shader as it looks really nice with the feathers. I originally wanted to use Iridescent Coral, but one of my mods, Hinra, recommended this shader to me and it looks so much better with the set. Now the chest plate and the boots both come from the Lucent Knight armor set, which is from the Dawning Eververse. And the bond is the Forbidden Visage bond, which again is from the Season of the Hunt Eververse set. I pretty much just chose this because it just works really nicely with the set as well. It's probably one of the best bonds in the game, so you don't really have to use this bond if you don't have it. It's just something I picked because it looks really nice as well. And as for the shader, over the whole armor set you want to use Arctic Pearl, except from the bond you want to use this Dawning Celebration. Now Arctic Pearl drops from Bright Engrams and can sometimes be sold at Bright Store. And as for Dawning Celebration, this is a Dawning shader, so this is sold during Dawning. Although you can use Arctic Pearl on the bond, it'll just make this strap part here white instead of purple. But now as for the glow, so if you do go Flawless and you have the glow, to make it purple, if you don't know, you want to equip the Flawless Empyrean emblem, as you can see here, and then go over to your colorblind settings down to gameplay and turn on this colorblind setting. The thing to note is that other players will not be able to see this color unless they have this colorblind setting on too, so this is pretty much just for you. So other people who don't have this setting on, this will appear red. but for me it appears this colour because I have the colourblind setting on. But yeah, that's pretty much the second set, and just let me know what you think of it in the comments. So this is my third and final Warlock set before I move on to the Discord winners. Now I chose to pick this one last because this is the hardest one to get due to the helmet being from year 1 Iron Banner. So this is the whole set. Now the helmet, like I said, is from year 1 Iron Banner. This was during, I believe, Curse of Osiris or Warmind, I believe. Oh, it was from Warmind. So if you didn't get it back then, you sadly cannot get it as of right now. Now for the arms, you want to use the Necrotic Grip exotic. Now if you don't know how to get the new exotics, you gotta do Legend and Master Lost sectors, which are located on Europa and on the Cosmodrome. You pretty much have to farm them out. I recommend doing Legend. It's a lot easier to farm out and you do a lot more. Now as for the chest plate, you want to use the Scorned Baron robes, which this is just a world drop now, so you could just get it from legendaries. The boots, the Legacy Oath boots from the Deepstone Crypt raid, and the bond is the Lucent Night bond from the Dawning Eververse set. Now as for the shaders, you want to use Amethyst Veil on the helmet, chest and bond, and you want to use Skeletor on the arms and Shrouded Stripes on the boots. Now to get Amethyst Veil, this drops from Bright Engrams and can sometimes be sold at the Bright Dust store. And as for Skeletor, this is sold in the Bright Dust store during the Festival of the Lost event. Now as for Shrouded Stripes, some of you may not know what it is, but this is no longer obtainable as this was a promotional thing for Forsaken. So back when Forsaken was being sold, if you pre-ordered, you received this shader. I believe this was like until a month after the expansion came out, but this is no longer acquirable. And yeah, that's pretty much the set. Just let me know what you think. It suits really nicely with the fawn, and I do highly recommend using the fawn with this exotic in PvP. But yeah, that's pretty much my third and final set before I move on to the Discord winners. So moving on to the Discord winners, I just want to say beforehand that every winner of this video is going to receive the Wrathbone title, as this is the title for this month. Also, the sets for this video were absolutely insane. You all killed it once again in Discord. The amount of submissions is again incredible. I just love the community engagement to the video, so thank you all so much for participating. Now moving on to the first winner, so it goes to Apollo. This is a really nice Astrocyte verse set. As some of you may know, this is my favourite exotic for the Warlock in terms of looks. Now this is also followed up with the arms, the Omega Mechanos gloves from the Eververse archive. The chest and boots are both from the Blood Lineage set, which is from the Festival of the Lost, which if you don't know is the Halloween event. And the bond is the Solstice 2020 bond. Now this is also from the Solstice, which happens around the summertime of every year. Now as for the shaders, you want to use Skeletor on the helmet, Metro Shift on the arms, chest and boots, and Dead Orbit Camo on the bond. Now Metro Shift drops from Bright Engrams and can sometimes be sold at Bright Dust store. Skeletor is sold in the Bright Dust store during the Festival of the Lost event, and Dead Orbit Camo dropped from Faction Rally event back in year 1. Faction Rally is not expected to return, as Bungie have said themselves they don't see factions as important things, so I don't know what's going to happen to the shaders in the future. In this Warlock submissions in particular, I found that a lot of people are using the Blood Lineage set, especially the robes. So yeah, this is just really nice and this works so nicely together. But again, congratulations on winning. Now moving on to the second Discord winner, which is ORCHYD.WL. Now congratulations, he's also using the Nezarec Sin ornament that I used earlier on, which is the Afraid of the Dark ornament. I just like this whole set, it's very unique and different. I don't see many people using Imperial Cartographer, the robes, so this is nice to see. Now as for the arms, use the Steeplechase ornament from the Season that had passed. The chest used the Imperial Cartographer ornament from the Eververse archive. The boots are the Siegebreak ornament from the Season of Arrivals pass. And the bond is the Virtuous bond from the Season of Dawn pass. Now as for the shaders, he used Burnished Dreams on the helm, Skeletor on the arms, Basalt Toxic on the chest, Envious Touch on the boots, and Omolon Meteor Gloss on the bond. Now Burnished Dreams drops when dismantling Dream City weapons and armor. Skeletor and Basalt Toxic are both sold in the Bright Dust store during the Festival of the Lost event. Envious Touch was a reward from upgrading the Prismatic Recaster during Season of Arrivals, and Omolon Gloss drops from Bright Engrams and can sometimes be sold at the Bright Dust store. This set is absolutely amazing though. There's not two pieces from one set, and there's not two shaders used at a time. There's all different shaders, all different armor, and I just think this looks so good together. So congratulations on winning. You definitely deserve this. I just like this whole look of the set, and I absolutely love this helmet ornament. It's actually one of my favorite Warlock ornaments, and yeah, just congratulations on winning. Now moving on to the third winner, it is ORCHYD. Now this is actually a late submission. Not long after I said I was going to close the submissions, I sort of had an idea of who I thought was going to win. But then this one came in and I was like, oh my god, this set looks amazing. And then it actually took the place of another set I was going to pick. So yeah, this is an amazing set. Now the helmet and arms both use the Northlight set, which is from the Dawn and Eververse. The chest used the Blood Lineage ornament from the Festival of the Lost. The boots use the Transversive Steps with the Path to Convergence ornament. And the bond used the Forbidden Visage bond from the Season of the Hunt eververse. Now as for shaders, the helmet and the boots use Vintage Timber, the arms use Amethyst Veil, the chest uses Bloody Tooth, and the bond uses Bruised Blush. Now as for the shaders, how to get them, you get Vintage Timber from the Brightest store during the Solstice event, Amethyst Veil, Bruised Blush and Bloody Tooth all drop from Bright Engrams and can sometimes be sold at the Brightest store. But yeah, this set looks absolutely amazing. I seen it last minute and I was like, damn, this set looks really good. So I just had to include it as a winner. But yeah, there are some absolutely amazing sets in this submissions and it was so difficult to pick from. So now moving on to the fourth and final Discord winner. But before we do that, we're going to be giving out some honorable mentions. Now I just want to say there were so many submissions, I cannot stress this enough. This was the most submissions I ever received for Warlock Fashion, and all the sets were amazing, so it was extremely difficult to pick from. So I have 4 honorable mentions because it was really hard to choose from. So please don't feel discouraged. Like I know I say this all the time, but please don't feel discouraged if you didn't get picked. Try and submit and try and win for next time. But yeah, these are pretty much the 4 honorable mentions. The first going to Notorious.W, really nice set. Angel Monster 21, which was extremely close to winning. Lightspeed 777. This set looks so unique, I absolutely love it, and he believes a very different take on a set, very unusual and different to usual, and the exotic helmet not very used much, so I really appreciate this set. And yeah, all these sets are absolutely amazing, so yeah, congratulations to all of you. So the winner for set 7 goes to Voltz. Now I picked this set mainly because I just think of all the sets and the honorable mentions, I thought that this one looked nicest personally. So the helmet Voltz using is the Crown of Tempest exotic. The arms are the Insight Victory gloves from World Drops. The chest and boots are from the Exile set, which is from Trials of Osiris. And the bond is the Great Hunt from the Last Wish raid. Now as for shaders, you want to use Benevolence Online on the helmet, arms and boots, and then monochromatic on the chest and the bond. Now Benevolence of 9 is a Trials of 9 shader, so this was from year 1 and is no longer acquirable. And as for monochromatic, you can get this from Bright Engrams and sometimes from the Brightest store. But yeah, that's pretty much these sets. I just want to say big congratulations again to everyone who's participated, and I just want to say thank you all so much for participating in these videos. It's amazing to see all the support everyone's given in the Discord, so please consider joining if you haven't already. I just want to say again thank you all for the incredible support on both the channel and the Discord and even the Instagram. Everyone who just shows any type of support is so greatly appreciated, and I just want to say thank you for getting me in this position. And that's pretty much the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I do not plan on quitting or stopping my Destiny content at all, so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I think I said this already. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.